Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, Makartt did send over this pretty pink polygel kit to support the awareness for breast cancer month. It is October and everyone is so distracted by the Halloween nails and the spooky stuff. So I feel like this was very special that they did send it over to let them know that we did not forget about them. So I'm going to be unboxing this and doing a nail set for breast cancer awareness. And yeah, I'm just going to get into that later. Everything is going to be pink as you saw my intro. I did put back my original pink intro just because like we wanted everything pink. So the first thing I see in this box are the glitter powders, and then this rectangle box here is the UV LED lamp, and then it do come with some instructions. This instruction booklet is so big. But yeah, it does tells you how to prep your nails and how to apply it. This is very detailed, which I really like. And then on the right side here we have some frequently asked questions. So if you do have any questions, feel free to pause and read, just in case. Like I'm pretty sure like a lot of you oh my gosh, I can't talk. A lot of you guys' questions are on there, and then the back just shows you any other products that you could get from Makartt, and with my discount code you can save 15%. And then under the instructions we do get the polygels and everything else that comes in the kit. So going back to the smaller box, I am gonna unbox the mini UV LED lamp first. I've unboxed a lot of these. You guys already know what it looks like, but it comes with some instructions on how to plug it up and use it. Very self-explanatory really, so I didn't really show much of that. And then it has the USB cord to plug into it. Now it doesn't come with a wall piece. You will have to provide your own wall piece, or you can just plug this into a nearby laptop. Now moving on to the bigger box, these are the beautiful glitter powders, and honestly I was eyeing this kit on Amazon, so that's so crazy that they sent it. But I'm just going to show everything that comes with it. It comes with some paper forms, some rhinestones, clear and AB of all sizes, and then it comes with some dual forms, which I'm not really into, so I'm not going to use that. And then it comes with 4 glitter powders. These are the powders, and then I'm also going to be showing them up close. And all of these glitters are really pretty. I really love how deep blue this bluing is. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and then get into the polygel package. So for the last little piece that comes in this kit, you do get a 180 grit nail file, which is pretty standard for their polygel kits. And then we also get this pretty pink brush. Now I really love how this brush has like a iridescent pink shimmer to it. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it was really pretty in person. And then it comes with the spatula and brush on the opposite end. Then you also get a 2-in-1 slip solution and surface cleaner, and then a base and top coat. And then here are the 6 polygels. So all of these polygels are shades of pink except this first one. The first one is a clear. I'm going to be swatching, and I really love all of these shades of pink. We do get some jelly colors. I believe the second one I just swatched, and like the last one will be jelly, and then the other ones are just going to be pretty shades of pink. I really love how all of these pinks complement each other. Like it just gets prettier every swatch. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish that. And these are how all of these swatches look side by side. Very pretty. I believe that last color I swatched was also one of the colors I chose in the build your own polygel kit from Makartt. I'll leave that video in the cards if you are interested to see how that nail set turned out. But yeah, these are very pretty, and I love how all of these colors are pink for the breast cancer awareness month. So yeah, if you do want to buy this kit, you can go to Amazon, or you can just visit the Makartt website and you can use my discount code, which will save you 15% off your order. And yeah, I just went ahead and cured them, and this is how the polygels look. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the nail set. So I'm starting off with my natural nails, and I'm not going to be doing a lot of prep. I did apply a peel off base, and now I'm just taking some base coat, and I'm just going to be going over all of the nails with an even layer, and then I'm going to be curing in the nail light for 30 seconds. Now these are the nail tips I'm going to be using from the brand Infilila. These are the C curve nail tips, and I just went ahead and sized them out, and I went ahead and applied them with my Makartt nail glue, and I'm just going to be cutting them down just a little bit. And I did cut one of my nails a little bit too short, so I did have to cut them down even shorter than I originally wanted, but that is okay. And then I'm taking the base coat once again and going over where my nail tip and the natural nail meets, just because I did apply a peel off base coat and I want to reinforce the nail to give it a little bit more strength, just so that these don't pop off while filing or applying the polygel. And once I apply this, I'm going to cure for another 30 seconds in my UV LED lamp. So like I mentioned, these are C curve nail tips, and I really love how C curve nail tips look. So at first I was gonna not cut them down, but I got a little discouraged and I just went ahead and ended up cutting it down just so this nail set would come out as perfect as possible. So I am taking my scissors and I'm just cutting down the sides to take away some of that C curve. I will eventually try to do a nail set without cutting them down because I really love the way they look. But once I do that, I'm just going to file them even on the sides, and I'm just going to repeat that over all of the nails. And then this is how the nails are looking. I did apply a base coat, so the dust ended up sticking to the nails, so I just went ahead and cleaned that off. And now I'm going to be using the slip solution. I'm going to be pouring some of that into the little top. And since polygel is a thicker type of gel that requires a slip solution of some sort of base coat to properly pat this in place, you never want to try to use polygel without a slip solution because it just makes it so much more easier. So I started off with, I believe it was the second to the last color that I swatched, and I'm just going to be doing this nail a solid pink. I really love how this pink color looks. Applying the polygel, I start around the cuticle area and then work my way from side to side, just patting it down the rest of the nail, and then I'm going to smooth it out, making sure to always get the cuticle area. I really love the consistency with this polygel. It's more on the stiffer side, which allows you to pat this polygel in place and it stays exactly where you put it. You always want to make sure that you are cleaning around the cuticle area, whether it's a stiffer polygel or not. You never want to cure gel to your skin because it will burn and hurt trying to remove it. So yeah, I'm just finishing up this nail here, and as you can see, it's coming along pretty good. I was able to control this polygel really nicely, and this is how that first layer looks. Now I did cure this for 30 seconds, and I'm going back in with just another bead, focusing it where the apex area would be because they were kind of flat. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that very quickly, smoothing that out, and then I'm going to go and cure this for another 30 seconds and move on to my ring finger. So what I thought of doing, since this polygel kit has so many pretty shades of pink, I couldn't decide on which to use, so I am going to be using about 3 of the colors, and I'm just working my way to a lighter shade towards the middle of the nail. Since my pinky has the darker pink, I'm taking the one I swatched before that, I'm putting it on my ring finger, and then I'll go in the middle finger with a lighter pink. And the process of this was very easy and very simple. I am going to be building these colors up with the color itself because I felt it was very unnecessary to encapsulate these nails. So I did go in with a second bead of polygel towards the apex area to kind of build that up. I know a lot of you are very familiar with polygel, but just in case I have some new people who are watching this video trying to get into polygel, I just want to let you guys know that polygel is a nail enhancement that is more flexible and lightweight compared to acrylic, but it is much harder than a regular gel. And honestly, I feel like this is perfect for anyone who wants long nails, natural looking nails, or just wants some pretty nails. Polygel is very easy and very beginner friendly. And this is a DIYer's nail dream with multiple application methods and minimum filing or drilling. And that's honestly what I love most Well, one of the things I love most about polygel is so easy to file. When I do polygel nails, I do typically use my hand file to do all of the filing except going around the cuticle area. That is the only time I'll use my nail drill, is to go around the cuticle area, just because I can't get in those little spaces. But yeah, polygel requires minimum filing, super easy to file. And yeah, I'm just finishing up the middle nail. Like I said, I did use a lighter color, and applying this polygel, spreading it all over the nail, and then smoothing it out. So I'm almost done patting this middle nail polygel into place. It's coming along pretty good and it's super easy. So this is how that nail looks once I have finished patting the first layer. I cured that for 30 seconds and then I went back in with another bead at the apex area to build that up, and this is how they are looking, super pretty. Okay, now for my index nail, I did get some glitters like I showed you in the beginning of the video, so of course I had to use one. And everything is going to be pink, so I went for the pink glitters, and I'm just going to be applying that to my index nail. So I am going to be using that little double dip tray that I got in the double dip package, and to apply the glitters I'm just putting a layer of base coat all over the nail, and then I'm just going to hold my nail over the little recycling tray, and then I'm just going to pour on all of the glitter, making sure to cover up the entire nail. And this part was very fun to do, but cleaning up the glitters afterwards wasn't so fun. But yeah, I really love how these glitters look, and once I pour it, I'm just going to tap off the excess. I'm going to cure it. This is how it looks before I cure. Oh yeah, and I did go around the cuticle area before I cured, just because I had some glitters on there, and just to make sure these glitters didn't cure to my cuticle area or skin, I just went ahead and wiped them off, and then I'm going to cure. And once I cure for 30 seconds, I'm just going to be removing the excess glitter, and then I'm going to be going over this nail with, I believe it was a top coat. I didn't really show how you would use this in my double dip video just because I didn't really need it, but this is how you would typically use this to save a lot of your product. And I didn't really go in and clean this because I am going to be using it again, and once I'm done with the entire nail set, obviously I'll clean it. But that's how the nail is looking, and honestly it's just so pretty. So I did use a top coat, and I'm just kind of floating this over the glitters just to kind of encapsulate them just a little bit before I go in with my real capping with the polygel. And I did wipe off my brush before putting it back into my top coat bottle, just so that I won't fill that up with glitters. That can be super messy. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this polygel kit do come with a clear polygel, and Makartt has one of the clearest polygels on the market, so I do recommend getting you some Makartt clear. I really love it. I don't have any problems with it. I'm using the slip solution. Sometimes you can use some base coat to prevent the cloudiness, or you can use some 91% isopropyl alcohol, but the pink slip solution that was provided did work really good. So I'm just going to encapsulate the nail, very easy. And then also the clear polygel is more on the stiffer side as well, so it just stays in place exactly where you put it. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish it up, capping the nail. So this is the first layer. This is how it looks. I had no trouble. The glitters are coming through very nicely, so I'm going to cure that and then go in with another bead of polygel to build up the apex area. And once I do that, I'm going to cure. And then I also went in with the same color on my pinky. I'm going to do on my thumb. I'm not going to show it on camera just because you've seen enough of it, so I don't want to bore you with another finger. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and finish up my application so I can go in with the filing. Here's how the nails look once I have finished applying the polygel. Super pretty, super cute. I love all of these shades of pink. So now I'm just going to go ahead and wipe away the tacky layer so I can go in with my filing. I am going to be using my Melanie Susie dust collector. I really love this, and it just catches all of the, well, most of the dust. I do kind of have like a little bit on my hand and drill, but it's kind of expected. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with my 80 grit nail file from Pana, and like I said, I do go in with most of my filing with my hand file, and then I'll get around my cuticle area with my nail drill. And my nail drill is also from Melanie Susie. I am going to be reviewing another one from them very soon. They just have to ship it out to me. I'm so excited for that one. I love how it like looks. I love, like, I'll get into that once the nail drill comes. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my filing. Super easy to file these nails. Like, I just can't stress it enough how easy it was. I really hope I didn't bore you too much with that filing process. I did speed it up a bit, but yeah, after I filed in both the nails, I did go ahead and wash my hands, and this is how the nails look. They look so smooth, and for some reason, like, these polygels just look so unreal in person. Like, they're just so pretty. So getting into the design, I am going to go over all of the nails except my pointer finger with the top coat, because at first I was unsure on how I was going to do the nail art and what finger to put it on, but I just ended up going on the ring finger with the little breast cancer ribbon. And applying the top coat just makes it easier to remove. Just in case I make any mistakes, the top coat leaves a smooth surface, so it won't like get trapped in the scratches from filing the nails. Like, it just makes it so much more easier to remove. So once I finish applying the top coat, I'm just going to cure that for 30 seconds. I was going in with the ribbon on my ring finger, and this took me so many tries. Like, I believe the like raw footage was like 53 minutes of me just trying to get this one little bow on this nail, and it took me so long. I was kind of getting frustrated, so before I started it, I was just like, what's the point of getting in frame? I just want to make sure this is right. And this one, it started to look decent, so I did turn the camera back on, and you just kind of see me finishing up. And even though it's still not perfect or like how I actually wanted it to be, this was the best one I've done, so I'm just going to keep this. And without caring, I'm bringing out the glitters and my little recycling little thingy again, and I'm just going to be pouring the glitters over that wet gel, and I'm just going to be tapping the nails to kind of get the glitters into the gel. And then also I'm going to be tapping off the excess. This is how it looks before I cure. I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds, and then I just remove all of the excess dust, and that is how it turned out. Honestly, I love how it turned out. It was really pretty. So I felt like this could use a little bit more, so I'm gonna be applying some top coat around the cuticle area, and I'm going to be adding some little simple bling, starting off with a bigger rhinestone in the middle, sizing down, putting about 4 to 5 rhinestones on each of the other nails except my pointer finger, I believe. And I'm just going to be doing that, curing those in place, and I'll come back once I am done. I did repeat this on my pinky and thumb as well. I didn't show it because it's pretty repetitive, but after curing those in place, we only have to top coat the pointer fingers. So I did want to save like that for last, just so you can see how bright the glitters become. You can't really see it on camera like I did in person, but it was just so pretty. So once I finish top coating this nail, I'm going to cure it at my cuticle oil. So yeah, once I had all of that done, this is how the nails turned out. I love how these turned out super pretty, and these colors was just so, like, they look so unreal. I can't explain it, but these are super pretty. One of the things I love most about this kit are the colors, and this pink and bling polygel kit has the most perfect colors for showing your support to this month's breast cancer awareness. And I just want to say we stand with women all around the world to show our support with our pink nails. And yeah, so that's how the nail set turned out. Hopefully you liked it. Comment down below what you guys thought of this video, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.